Hello, and welcome to the Mega Man Legends 2 LP. This game will not be as quick as the first game. As one, man, I'm so out of energy with it. I'm sorry. I basically had this all recorded the first time, but then something happened and I had to cancel the damn record, but I'm doing it again. Basically, this is the second game to the series, and it leaves a lot. It ends with a cliffhanger because Capcom just couldn't get it right. They basically tried to make a part three in 2009, damn near what, maybe 11 years after this one, and then they just canceled it outright, which I think was for the better.
I was thinking we
If
should
they were
just
gonna make a
start
sequel, they
this.
should have did it, 2, 3 years down the line. When the PlayStation 1 still had some life in it before the
10
PlayStation
years
2
since your
came out,
daughter
or
lost
during the
her love
PlayStation 2's
for
life
you.
cycle. But
What were they holding?
Capcom didn't know what they were really
Leaving their
doing,
daughter
and
behind.
they were too
Knowing
busy
such a
basically
dangerous
focusing on
place.
the next Resident Evil games that they didn't have the resources like
Are
they
you
do
sure
now.
you won't
Even though
change your
the
mind?
resources they have,
Are you
the
still
resources that
determined
they
to
do
go
have
back
now
there?
still
It's too
allow
late to
them
turn
to
back now.
they
I've
still
spent my
make
entire
half-finished
life working
games.
toward this.
As I still say
I
before,
can't turn
the
back.
Resident Evil 2,
Mr.
the
Werner
Resident
Von
Evil 2
Bluecher?
and Resident Evil
Mr.
3
Werner Von
remakes
Bluecher?
were not
That's
really
all?
completed games.
Well, then
It's
I'll
more
let
like
you
they
know
just
when I know I'm
half-assed
going.
Mr.
a
Werner Von
game and
Bluecher?
just
Mr.
released it
Werner
and
Von
called it a
Bluecher?
full game.
Please report to the
I
center.
guess we'll
My
decide when to
criticisms with
go.
Resident Evil 2 is because one, both characters
Oh,
explore the same
yes.
areas,
She's a little upset with the
and
thought of someone finding
it's
the
really
Mother
no
Lode before
variety
she
in
does. After
in
all, she's
each
been
character's
looking over the
scenario,
wall with
except
Glyde.
small little things that
I've always been
happen a
fond of
little
war, you
differently,
know that.
but still
But
happens the
all's
same
fair in
way.
love and war.
As I stated with one of my criticisms, the second character scenario, they come from the courtyard. They enter from the courtyard to the police station, yet you don't really see what they were doing before they actually reached that area. And it made it seem like that they reached the police station at the same time the A
Nothing to
scenario
report, sir.
character reached the police station.
Keep your eyes wide
Although it's
open.
a full hour to
If any
30
pirates show up,
minutes
I want them taken care of
before
immediately.
scenario
Yes, sir.
A's character runs into
No one must
scenario
journey
B
through the hidden
character,
island and return to tell the tale.
out in the outside area where
Devoted
Marvin
their
calls them.
lives to
But
studying
that's
and
neither
learning
here or
inside.
there.
Think you
With
would
this
find
game, there's
so many more
slightly a
wonders
little more
hidden away
variety
from
with
yourself,
NPC
son?
characters.
The more the merrier, wouldn't you
So
agree? You never
I'm
change, do
guessing
you? Just try not to make a fool of yourself
don't
or me.
expect to see the same. Well, you will see the same type of NPC characters, but it's not as bad as the first game.
Ladies and
With
gentlemen,
this
the
plot,
press.
and I'm talking through
Thank
it,
you for your
it's
patience.
basically
I would like
there's
to
a
present
forbidden
to you a
island
brief
where Role's
description of our
parents
planned expedition.
from, disappeared on and were never heard from again. Uh,
Now tell
and
me,
I'll
just
stop
what do you
talking
think you're
for
doing
right
here?
now, and you
I
can
thought
deal
you
with
had
it.
gotten out of the
These are
pirate game.
two new pirate characters,
Mind your
Glyde
own
and
business. We've got
Joe.
enough problems as it is.
They're not
What,
really
did your little
of
department
any
store go under
importance. They
already?
do show up during the plot
No, it hasn't
of this
gone under.
game,
We're
but
just a
there's
little
nothing
in the red
significant
this
about
month,
them.
that's all. Just need a little extra cash to make ends meet.
If you didn't buy only what you like, maybe we wouldn't be in this fix.
Shut your traps. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying.
What did you say, you big tin can? Who do you think you are?
No squabbling till the job's finished. Remember, Teisel?
Teasel!
As I'm sure all of you are aware, no one has succeeded in landing on the island beyond this tumultuous cloud and lived to tell the tale. No one, that is, except Professor Barrel and myself. 30 years ago, Professor Barrel and I journeyed to that island and returned. Over the years, we've been asked many times what we saw there. We have kept that knowledge to ourselves. But now I intend to give to you the opportunity to see it for yourselves.
I mean, you look at this, I think this game was made in 2000 or something, or maybe 2001. I'm not really too sure, but they could have designed this interior a little better than this. But as you can see
I made the eggs just the way you like them.
Mega Man's character model, he no longer has main character boy spiky hair, so gone is his cloud strife
The
look.
Mother Lode can't be found that easily.
So I guess that's kind of the sad thing about this. You know, the disappointing thing about his overall look. Also, his voice actor doesn't return, and I think
Professor
his
Barrow
voice
and
actor is
myself
shared by
are
either
confident
Tron
that the
Bonne
Mother
or
Lode,
by
which has
Rose.
been
I'm not
sought
really
after
too
by all
sure, but
mankind for numerous generations, does lie buried somewhere on this island. This ends my presentation. Thank you. And now, are there any questions?
Excuse me, Mr. Bluecher?
Yes?
uh-oh.
Has your research given you any clue as to what exactly the Mother Lode might be?
That's a good question. Personally, I believe it to be something of tremendous importance to mankind. Something that will help us better ourselves and the world. Perhaps a new energy source, more powerful than our current refractors.
And you, Professor? Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I think... Matilda! You're alive!
That's her! That's the one who stuffed me into that locker!
Has it occurred to you that this great lost treasure might not be what you think it is?
Keep your eyes on her.
What happens to you is no concern of mine. Still, I'll give you this warning. What you call the Mother Lode is not what you think it might be. No, it's not a treasure at all. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen. Gasp!
Stop! Hold your fire! Cease fire!
Look at that, Teisel! Isn't it amazing?
I smell a mighty big treasure, Tron!
Get out of my way, I can't see!
Watch what you're doing! You're trying to get me killed!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause such a ruckus. Still, the child must not be allowed to awaken. There's no telling what might happen if she does. Understand? You have been warned.
Catastrophe? A child? What do you mean, Matilda?
Mega Man, did you see that? That woman! She was my mother!
Huh?
But how? Why? My mother wouldn't do anything like that, would she?
Let's find out.
What?
Let's just go there and we can find out
I
for
mean, what a
ourselves.
demonizing looking image of her. I mean, that shit looks
It's
so
the only way
scary.
to be sure, you
I mean, they could
know.
have did better. They could have used a better
Guess
JPEG
you're
than that.
Let's go. I'll get changed, then get the engine started. Can you clean up the dishes for me? Thanks.
So let's just lower the background music a little and the sound effects. And let's go back. And let's start a new game. So I haven't really decided if this is going to be the only video where I will be speaking during most of the game. Throughout the gameplay. I mean, there's really nothing to really comment about as of right now. Probably throughout my gameplay, I probably will. Oh, and here's the thing.
Hey, Data, you're kinda in the way, you know?
The thing about Data is that only Mega Man can actually understand what he's saying.
Yeah, well,
So,
thanks,
to
but could you sit
Roll and
still?
everybody else, he's just making noise.
Data, please, get Roll fast!
So,
Mega Man, I'm disappointed. I thought you were braver than this. You can do it. Come on, Mega Man.
this game has a different type of gameplay system. I think it's actually the same, really. But, again, this time, Roll is a lot more interactive in this game, so she'll actually be speaking to Mega Man a hell of a lot more towards the plot. And there's
Boy, that new engine sure is something.
a mini
Completely
quest
different from the
that
old one.
involves her where she has a diary that you can read, and she actually reflects on what Mega Man does, depending on how the character
Can you get everything ready?
plays out. Like, there's a segment where you had to take Roll with you into one of these ruins, and for some reason, she winds up in front of you and in the middle of a Reaverbot. And if you hit her by accident, she actually writes it in her diary.
What would I do if they find the Mother Lode? I guess I got a little scared.
Man, this game is jagged as hell, but it is what it is.
I've been searching.
However, it does put one thing to rest, that whatever that Mega Man is wearing body armor and not exactly, he's not a robot. Because, to tell you the truth, the first game actually stated that, even though I don't think I really explored that part, is that Roll's grandfather found him in a ruin. However, it doesn't say she found him at the age that he found him, at his current age, or found him as an infant. I'm not really too sure. But he's not. He is some type of machine. I think maybe a bioorganic machine, but he's not a robot.
We'll find him, Roll.
This game basically is actually his origin story, and as to why he was found in the ruins in the first place. Which is okay.
The Flutter can't get through the winds surrounding Forbidden Island. We'll need a special ship if we want to land there.
This is an
My
odd
father
cabinet.
once designed a special kind of flying ship called a drop ship. I'm pretty sure we could use it to get there. She does look a lot like my mother, but I can't believe my own mother would do something like that. I wonder who she is. I'm really sorry, Mega Man. I needed to upgrade the Flutter. I'm afraid I sold all your equipment. Please forgive me.
You what? You sold my shit?
Okay, we can figure out what to do once we get there, right?
Roll, do you smell something burning? Data! I'll go see what's wrong.
Wait, Mega Man, take this with you.
What? What is it?
It's a fire extinguisher. I'll tell you more later.
Okay, back me up.
You know how to use a fire. Okay, then, good luck. Mission start!
Because I was too close. So with this game, there's a lot more to do. A lot more minigame shit. The weird thing is that the way that fire came out that room, you would assume that the fire started in there, but it doesn't. It didn't. It's actually in the other room. But that's why that room exploded the way it did. with the mystery. And it's in this room, surprisingly. This is the worst part because he'll be running around and he'll light you on fire too. See? Tell you the truth, they should have never allowed him to talk.
Mission complete!
And so as I stated, there's a lot more mini games and side missions in this game. The only thing is that
This
with
is
this,
your live update. Although the Sulphur Bottom's hull was damaged in the attack by a mysterious woman, the damage has been repaired. We expect it to enter the maelstrom surrounding Forbidden Island any time. Preparations are complete. The crew ready. The Sulphur Bottom is gathering speed, preparing to penetrate the cloud of mystery surrounding Forbidden Island. Following the attack hours ago, we were all asked to disembark and return to our ships, where we stand watching Von Bluecher embark on his greatest adventure, and what may be humanity's greatest adventure. Will he succeed in reaching Forbidden Island? We'll continue with live updates throughout the day.
Final check complete. We can get underway whenever you're ready, sir.
Understood. Well then, everyone, are you ready?
We won't let anything get in the way of a story. We're not like those wimpy TV reporters. You're really going to go through with this?
Yes, I am. I have to.
Well, if you're going to do it, then do it. I mean, we've come this far, right?
Thank you, Barry. All right then, let's go. Main engines online.
Main engines online.
Set course for the center of the island. Engage!
Looks like they're intent on ignoring my warning.
Weapons activated.
Remember, I don't want them hurt.
Understood.
The stabilizers on this ship are amazing. You can hardly feel the wind. I'm impressed. Huh?
Unidentified object approaching from above at high speed, sir.
Activate defense bridge. No one will stop me, not now.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Bonne. Order the drakes to go to yellow alert and stand by. Ready.
Just a little more. Just a little closer. Fire! Now!
Fire repressors activated. Engines offline. She's out of control. Emergency escape pod launch mechanism damaged.
What?
Now you've really done it.
Apologies, Mistress Yuna. We shouldn't have.
They probably won't crash for a while at least. I'd hoped to stop them before they got this far.
Roll! The sulfur bottom's being sucked into that storm!
Gramps!
What should we do?
We can't take the flutter in there. And we're almost out of fuel. We'll have to set down on a nearby island. We can figure out what to do then.
Okay. So, one drawback to this is that being in this town, because of the snow effect, the game will slow down. There will be some slowdowns, which is not good. Unfortunately, the O button is no longer used to cancel anymore interactions. Is that a mustache or is his mouth open? Well, it's no effect. It's really gonna mess this game up. Gameplay up. Yep, see what I mean? Slow down. For what reason? I cannot wait until the snow effect actually dissipates in this game, so that slowdown doesn't happen again. Look, an NPC character that doesn't look like the same NPC character that we saw in the last game. Because my god, all the NPC characters looked the same. There was no variety. Cheap! Exactly. So actually this part's going to be a little longer. And then I'll end it. End it sometime after one of the key plot points. Screw parts. Before we follow roll, let's do a little exploring. God, look at that slowdown. Hey, it's Cold Man. Or Ice Man. He doesn't like it. Ugh, man, what a horrible, horrible game. Can I climb this ladder? Man, look at that. Absolutely horrible. What the hell? What is this? A duck? Okay, that's a little weird. Oh, right, I found 1,000 Seki. I Yeah, so now whenever you enter a building, it's official. It's an overhead view, which means you probably won't be able to see what you're looking at and where you're going. Man, I cannot deal with this slowdown. This is not a... Hey, snowman. What the hell's in here? What a strange place. Everyone got this book? Okay. Let me find this bar or something that I think the garbage can for, you know, actually replenish their contents every now and then. So... Ooh, wow. Hey, a can to kick. Can I kick it into this garbage can? Well, the sad thing is I don't know where the hell you kick cans in this game anymore, so... I think there's no more easy Zenny code. Let's see how the bar looks, and then we're gonna continue on with story progression. Ooh. And that's Rose right there from Street Fighter Alpha. Attractive. Is this money? Alright. Oh, man. Who are you talking about, sir? Is it you? Hey, Gutsman! And regular Mega Man? Classic. Dun, bum, bum, dun, dun, bum. And Proto Man, or Blues, or for whatever reason, Udon called him Crash Man, which I don't understand what that was about, but whatever. What's in the general store? Yeah. Is that Roll? No, that's Maria Kozak from Mega Man 5, I think it is. Potato, 1 minute noodle, and olive oil. Okay. Oh, Black Zero from Mega Man X2. Okay. What's up with your prejudice? Just steal from you. Whatever. We're leaving. But first, what does this come with? Maria Kozak. Never played the classic Mega Man games to completion. But I don't think I was able to beat the Mega Man 7. I did play Mega Man... What was it? Mega Man and Base I played in beat. That wasn't fun. Yep, breaking and entering. Oh, guess not. And that slowed down. Ooh, look, the choo-choo train. A choo-choo train. Gonna get on the choo-choo. Alright, so there's really nothing in here to do now. Right? Except check this garbage can. This train will be in use later on. But, alright, let's move on with the plot. Wait, hold on for a second. Post office! Why is this here? I don't know. Let's check. Okay. You look like you know something. Alright. Data's dancing. Come on, roll. Damn it. I wasn't expecting that. I hate it when these... It's always it's a sentence per box. So, you always can't keep pressing X. And unfortunately, you wind up skipping content because of it. Let's go where? To these ruins? Bark? Hey, rabbits. Okay, so here's the part. Here's the dangerous part. Boss will be jumping out of the snow here, or not? Yeah, there they are. And they don't look as cute as they did in the first game. That's kind of the draw. Oh man. So basically it's now a random encounter. Okay. Maybe not this way. I'm not really too sure where to go. Maybe it's this. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's this way. Wow. She just running in here like this. Don't know where she going. I gotta try not to shoot her. For whatever reason, the auto lock-on will lock on to her. These are areas that can be explored later. Come on, man. Why the hell was the refractor way over there? That was just dumb. I'm not really following her. I think one thing I will try to do is do the grinding off camera, so that these videos aren't so long. I mean, I still will explore the ruins, but if I need to get like extra money and stuff, I'll do that on my own time. I mean, I'll do that before recording. Hopefully, it doesn't lead to instant plot progression. The lock-on is done a lot better in the second game than it is in the first game. Because in the first game, man, was it a jumbled mess. And there were way too many enemies on the camera. The camera was just jumping all over the place. You want to see a game over screen? Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right. I don't think this game has the same mechanics with these holes. He's got like this right here is these little entryways off for the drill arm. So there's that. There will be one thing I will be doing. I will be using Game Shark codes to have infinite money. Health, not so much. Maybe. The hell is roll? Because certain items need to be upgraded, and if you don't have certain items upgraded, well, you're kind of screwed. Stop talking, roll. I didn't like that sound at all. God, this thing is scary. The weird thing about it is that they still don't really... This game slightly gives you a little bit about why these Birdbots are here. However, it still doesn't really explain what exactly are they guarding. For the first game, it looked like they were guarding just basically passageways, but nothing really of significant importance. Whoa. Ooh, you scared me. Let's see. Oh, this sucks. So what it looks like is that we lost the ability to open up a full screen map, which is okay. I mean, I'm guessing we didn't need it. Alright, what's in this way? I really miss how they used to look. The Birdbots looked a lot cuter in the first game. Now they just look a little drab and creepy. I don't think they come back if you enter and leave a room, though. Hopefully they don't. Like I said, the controls are a little smoother in this one, but a huge problem with exploration in this game, though, is that there are ruins that you have to explore in order to get a different type of digger's license. Unfortunately, if you explore those ruins, it makes the game harder. Yeah. So it makes the game harder by default. And what the hell was I doing? It makes the game harder by default, and this game is it's not a good time. I mean, you really don't want to play a harder version of this game. All right. So instead of waiting almost towards the end of the game to get the hover boots, you kind of got them a little earlier. Can I equip them? Alright, so I gotta give them to roll to fix. Oh, man. However, this game does have, I will say one thing, this game is notorious with this one side quest where you gotta take a quiz in 3 different houses, right? 3 different buildings. However, there's the mega quiz that you have to take where you have to re-answer all the questions again. However, the questions are all in random order, so if you try to use a guide, guess what happens? You kind of lose your place when you're looking through the guide to answer that particular question. Which doesn't make any sense to me, or make any sense at all, because they basically ask the questions at random, so you kind of get a little disoriented going up and down looking for the questions, and they're never in the same order, they're always random, but it's the same random questions, just in random order. How do you know that? These Refractors never leave the city. I mean, never leave the ruins. And he's passed out standing up? That is so weird. I'm taking this refractor. Here comes the first boss fight. Yeah, we're gonna mess you up now, boy. No! Wow. Okay, shockwaves. That's nice. Oh, God. Hopefully we don't die in the process. I hope not. I don't want to do this all over again. I got hit by shockwaves. What I could do is actually lead him to one of these pillars. Unfortunately, there's no health items in it. I don't think I'm supposed to get him to smash these pillars, though. Oh, man. I need you to slow down, friend. Motherfucker! Alright. And that's the last of that shit. There was no reason for that. Man. Almost died. Man. So basically, that's the kind of crap you'll be dealing with. Look at that little health bar you got. It takes almost two hits, and he was about to wreck me. Something awful. Oh, man. About to turn on the infinite health code right now because of that stupid stuff. But that's what you'll deal with. And Roll is in here. That is your dad. Oops. Which is BS because they'll always remain active. Yeah. Actually, this is a pretty good place to end the video. So after this, I'm gonna end it here, and then we'll continue in part 2, where I still have something to say. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom.